And it is time to talk business with our partners 2 Degrees. New Zealand has declared an end to the trade war with Canada. Yes, you heard that right. We were locked in a dispute with Canada. You will know this for the years now it's been going on. And overnight we've had a breakthrough. Garth, Bray, BusinessDesk. Garth, good morning.
Hey, Ryan.
So they have caved, essentially.
Oh, well, after a very, very long butter battle, you might say. Sorry, my Dr. Seuss got a bit tangled there. Look, this has been dragging on for about 3 years, and this is because New Zealand and Canada are part of the, I'm going to read this, Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for a Trans-Pacific Partnership. That's the CPTPP that we talk about. And under that deal, New Zealand was meant to get fair access to export dairy to Canada. And the Canadians have this very, very regulated system that basically allocates import licences. It puts pretty high tariffs on anything from overseas, basically to protect Canadian farmers and try to protect their industry.
They weren't playing by the rules.
They weren't playing by the rules, and they got found out. They got told no by a panel of experts.
They got shamed.
2023, we had a win. Still, they were dragging their heels. New Zealand was threatening retaliatory tariffs.
Yeah, we were.
So we beat, Donald Trump's White House to the punch by many years. Now, I asked what those tariffs were. A range of options were considered. These won't be made public out of respect to the negotiation process and the agreed outcome, which is a big win for New Zealand Dairy and Trade, says Todd McClay's office.
Worth a lot of money, right?
157 million is the figure that they're kicking around in terms of annual export potential. If Canada does play ball and abide by what it's agreed to.
Interesting.
And I think, the costs, they were saying in 2020 to 23, it was costing about $120 million worth of lost revenue, not being able to get in there and do this kind of stuff at the time. So, they're arguing about the definition of the word "and" at one point. This is how silly these things
Yeah, it
get.
was a very long running and very detailed battle. Right. I'm glad it's over. That's great news overnight. Now, scrapping a ban on some plastics. This is polystyrene and PVC packaging.
Yeah.
Were banned, now won't be.
We're going to be. They were next in the queue to get phased out. And so one of our reporters, Cecile Meyer, has been doing some digging into the waste plans and so on. You'll know that Environment Minister Penny Simons basically said, no, we're not. I need more information about this. We're going to can this ban. And out of that, it looks like a couple of companies like Fonterra, they wanted a bit more lead time. They were happy to do it. Goodman and Fielder said, hey, we've made plans here. We want this to go ahead. We've spent money.
They want the ban?
They were like, hey, we've planned. And a lot of other sector groups, Plastics New Zealand, Food and Grocery, said, hey, everybody's getting ready for this.
Right.
You kind of need to carry on and roll with it. Nope, sorry, not interested. This was the same kind of bunch of changes that got rid of your favourite bugbear, the old curbside scraps recycling as well.
Oh, I hate those.
People had spent money.
Well, I don't hate them. It's just that
we spent money getting ready for it, though. Look, here are the figures: $629 million a year councils spend in 2023 picking up rubbish around the place, not just curbside, everything. And then it had gone up from about $450 million. 2019, report out said we could, if we diverted stuff away from the landfills, we'd save $250 million. So it's big money to be made if you can get it right.
Yeah, but is that happening? I don't know.
Well,
and how many people are using them? That's the problem.
We've been down this road before.
It's 30 or 40%.
Yeah.
Mr. Bike Rider coming in here. Now, this new survey suggesting people are less keen on buying townhouses.
Yeah, right. So this is one of the mortgage brokers, Squirrel, have done the rounds, talked to about 500 prospective home buyers, and found like 96% considered buying a standalone home, but the keenness level drops to about 2/3, 66% if you're talking about a townhouse, 44% on an apartment. What that shows, I guess, is we've got quite an overhang. It seems like there's a good 1,000 vacant listings for townhouses around at the moment, about 260 in Christchurch. It's a buyer's market, so people are being choosy, and if they can choose, they're saying, hey, wouldn't mind a bit of lawn.
Do you think people would rather rent a house than buy an apartment?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because we've got this whole, people say just renting still, right? I think renting has always been seen as kind of a second class because frankly, the standards weren't that great. So your premiums always buy something.
Interesting. Garth, thank you very much for that. Good to see you. Garth Bray, on your bike.